Hello, this is Josh, or your chopper pilot, here to talk about two exciting things that are happening with BattleBit soon. First thing is that BattleBit has announced their major update coming in mid-April. When exactly? We'll find out. But this is an exciting update because of a couple changes that are coming to the game. One of the first major ones that I've talked about a lot is audio. So the audio is going through a very heavy rework, and with what we've seen in the devcast, it looks as if we're going to be able to have a way better understanding of where our enemies are shooting from and where they're coming from as well. So I think that the game is going to change in a very large way that people are not exactly expecting yet. Second thing is ribbons. Players are now going to be able to earn experience and progression through different ways of play. So, you get a lot of revives, you'll now get ribbons for them. Repairing vehicles also will get you ribbons, etc. I believe, again, some of these things have been shared in the devcast. I don't remember exactly which ones or exactly what all has been talked about. Technically, I mean, I may have misspoken or missaid one. Maybe there's not a ribbon for something, but basically, new ways to gain experience in games that aren't going to always involve just killing players. Second is different levels of progression or different ways to unlock things. Looks like players are now going to unlock classes in different ways and through different level up experiences. So the way in which players progress through the game is going to be different. So we'll see what that looks like, especially for people who prestige. We'll see how the prestige process looks too. Finally, this is not all in the update. There's probably way more I'm not talking about, but these are just some of the major things that stood out for me. Customization. Looks like players are now going to have the ability to customize their guns and maybe even characters to even further degree. And BattleBit already has one of the coolest gun customization that I've ever seen. Just the skins and the colors really stand out. And now players are going to be able to do things like add ghillie suit camos. And as Larry has been streaming, constantly showing their changes to attachments. Now, attachments will have different skins for themselves that you can put on. I believe we've even seen charms, and who knows what else is in the mix. So, very exciting future for BattleBit, because I'm looking forward to the major upcoming update. Now, what's the other exciting thing? The second exciting thing is, especially because of this update, it's even more exciting, chopper challenges. So, last year, I did some challenges where had players try to play in different ways. We had transportation challenges, we had revives and heal challenges, longest shot, different things. So this year, we're also going to do some challenges, but they're going to be a little bit different. And the prizes are also going to be a little bit different too. So first off, the first thing that's going to happen is that there's going to be 4 layers or tiers of challenges. The first tier is simply for title prizes. So in the Discord, which, by the way, if you're not already inside, you should definitely join the Discord. There's more information about this challenge that will be inside of the Discord, but also on top of that, this is where the 4th layer of the challenge really comes into play. So in the Discord, there are titles that you can have in Discord, and they will stand out compared to other roles or titles that people have. For example, someone in the title or someone in the Discord has the most kills from the last challenge. They currently have the Reaper title. So in Discord, there's roles or titles that you can try to challenge or achieve. This is the first layer of the prizes. To explain each of the challenges briefly, these are the most simple. The first challenge is whoever gets the most RPG kills. How this can be tracked or basically the way this can be tracked is it's during or over the period of the challenge. So at the beginning of the challenge, you take a screenshot of how many RPG kills you have. At the end of the challenge, you take a screenshot, do the math, find out if you have the most. Title challenge number 2 is going to be the most heals in a single game. So at the end of the game, there's a leaderboard that shows the most heals. Pretty simple. You have the highest, you have a screenshot of it, and you win. Title number 3. Most revives in one game. Similar to heals, there's a leaderboard at the end game that shows you who has the most revives. You just simply have to have the most, have a screenshot of that. Number 4. Most transportation score. Same thing, leaderboard at end of game, simply share your transportation score. Finally, title challenge number 5. There currently is actually someone who has the title right now. He's the Jack of all trades. If you place in the top 3 of any of the layers of challenges, so this is number 4. You could have a couple in, layer 3, 2, and 1. Who knows? Whatever it is. Basically, you have the most titles or the most placements throughout, you get the Jack of all trades title or the role in Discord. Again, these prizes are simply roles or titles that you get in Discord. Pretty simple, fun little competition. The second layer that we are going to do, the prizes are a $5 Steam gift card. So these are small challenges, and they're going to be a little bit different than before. You're going to have a little bit of limitations on you compared to previous challenges, but I think that's going to make it more interesting and more fun. Challenge number 1. The furthest shot with the SSG-69. I believe that's the gun name. This is arguably one of the worst snipers, so I think people trying to get a very far shot with it would be interesting. Small challenge number 2. Most kills with the AS Val in under 2 minutes. Again, the AS Val is not exactly the most popular gun right now, so I think players getting the most kills in a short time span would be interesting to see. Small challenge number 3. Most headshots with a Deagle or the Desert Eagle in 1 life. Here's the deal. I say 1 life. You can play as sneaky or as aggressive as you want. Technically, you could play like Splinter Cell, sneaking around the whole time, trying to slowly get kills, or you could be aggressive, try to get your kills. Thing is, though, you have to record the game, or record the life at least, so that we have proof that all the kills were in 1 life. OBS is a pretty simple program that allows you to record. Metal is another program that is free that also lets you record. Metal, I believe, has some more limitations on how long the recordings can be, though. OBS can record an entire session. You can lower the quality. Quality is not super relevant in this scenario. Just need some proof, since there is some type of money that's involved in this, so to speak. The 4th small challenge is the most kills in 1 ammunition supply with the Vector. Let me explain what that means. So your character starts with a certain number of magazines. I don't know the number off the dome, but let's say it's 5. You can only use those 5 magazines with the Vector. Here's the deal. You can't use Ranger Armor. Ranger Armor, I believe, is the armor that lets you carry even more magazines. You can't do that. So you can do whatever other armor combination you want. You just can't do the one that gives you like 2, 4, or more. Something ridiculous. Here's the other stipulation. You can't refill. You can't get refilled by support. So you can't go to airdrop. You can't go to a support box and refill your ammo. You can't get refilled by support. If a support refills you, technically that life that you're in doesn't count anymore. I thought this would be interesting because the Vector is a high rate of fire gun, and I thought it'd be interesting for players to have to think more tactically or think with their bullets a little bit more. Number 5. I didn't write that right. Most kills with explosives in 1 life. Basically, you have to record your single life. You have to record how many explosive kills you got. You can be as reckless and as safe as you want. It's just who gets the most kills in the singular life. So, for example, if I'm alive and I shoot a helicopter and there was 12 people in the Black Hawk and I see that I got 12 kills, I go and I kill 8 more, then I die. That means I now have 20 kills or 20 explosive kills in 1 life. So, again, I don't have any ammunition or refill things on this one. So technically you can be as conservative or safe as you want. But who knows what style of play will be the best. The second layer are medium challenges. The first one will sound a little interesting, but what we're going to do is we're going to do a best trick shot and it's going to be judged by a panel. So a lot of people have been having fun in the Discord, doing a lot of different things, shooting RPGs while flying out of the helicopters, or jumping out of helicopters, doing other ridiculous things like trying to push whatchamacallit, what's the word? Little speedboats across the river so that you get speedboats in weird spots that you shouldn't get them. So a lot of things, a lot of interesting things you could do. Who knows what maybe hasn't been done yet. But record a trick shot that you do, whatever that means. Is it an RPG? Is it a sniper? Is it a doesn't matter. Just trick shot, whatever that means. Submit it. And then what's going to happen is that there's going to be a panel. Hopefully, I'll judge it during a stream. And it'll be me and hopefully 2 other people. And we'll each tally up ourselves, send the tally to someone else, and then they'll tally everything up and reveal the winner later on in that stream. Medium challenge number 2. Most kills in a 127 v 127 conquest or infantry conquest game. You must record the game. Again, I want to avoid the chance that someone does something weird where they exploit or they are cheating somehow. So just having the recording removes that possibility. Also, I believe there's sometimes a Canada server that goes on like 5 times longer. That server does not count, obviously. So it has to be a normal. It can be a community server that has faster respawns. That's okay. But like I said, it can't be that one server that's like 5 times longer than most games. If you win this one, you also get the Reaper title. Medium challenge number 3. Most heals and revives in a single game. Notice how that's different from just heals and revives? Because before there was the small titles, you can get heals and revives. This is both heals and revives. So, most of y'all may know, but there's someone in our server, but also an awesome person in the BattleBit community whose name is Battle Granny. She has many games where she will have the most heals or one of the most, and the most revives or one of the most. So, to me, I thought it was very fitting that you would just get the Professional Granny title. So if you win that challenge, you will get that title, as well as all of the medium challenges will receive a $10 Steam gift card. So that's what the medium challenges are, and that's what the prizes are for those challenges as well. Finally, the large challenges. The first large challenge is going to be the best heli drop. The best helicopter drop-off, whatever that means. Whether it's funny, whether it's really cool, whether it's epic, doesn't matter. You just have to get a shot or get a recording of you dropping people off in a helicopter. And then again, myself and hopefully 2 other people will judge the clips, send our results to someone else, they'll tally it up, etc. The second large challenge is the best 60-second clip. So it doesn't have to be helicopter related. It could be anything that you've done, anything in the game, anything that's funny. But again, it has to be from you. It can't be from someone else. It can't be someone else's content that they made. It has to be made by you. And as long as it's your clip, we'll judge it. We will give the winner, both winners of these prizes will receive the support edition of BattleBit, which I believe is roughly about $20, or Steam Cash equivalent, basically. If someone already owns the support edition, then I will basically give them Steam Cash equivalent to what the prize would have been. So yeah, those are the chopper challenges that we have. Hopefully this made sense, or this explained what those challenges are. When does the event end? It's going to end 2 weeks after the update, whatever that date is, whenever it is. Even if the update gets pushed back like a week, that means that the end date will get pushed back a week. So let's say theoretically April 15th is when the update happens. It will be exactly 2 weeks after April 15th, most likely midnight at Mountain Standard Time, because that's the time zone that I'm usually on. So that is the details for the chopper challenges. That's when it ends. If you need more information, if for some reason things did not make sense, well, luckily the Discord invite link is right there. You can join right now. You can get some more information, or I can help you understand this. Otherwise, you can catch me on Twitch. I am on Twitch usually Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And for now, on Tuesdays, we've been playing Red Dead. Thursdays has kind of been whatever, maybe BattleBit. Friday has been BattleBit for community days. Sometimes I have work, so sometimes, unfortunately, I have to cancel. But if I don't, I'll see you there. Until then, I'm Josh, or your chopper pilot, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.